members of a set, elements of a set, or objects of a set. Which English letters are used to denote a set, to give name of a set? Which type of letters are used? Can you tell me, Richan? Which is type?
Capital letter.
Very good, very good. Capital letters. In English alphabet, capital letters are used to give the name of a set. In general, the elements of a set, if English letters are given as elements of a set, in general, which type of letters are used? Small case, okay. Lower case letters are used, small letters. Lower case letters, we can say them as lower case letters or small letters. Okay, my children. And we have discussed one point, belongs to, does not belong to. What is meant by belongs to? Can you tell me, Rexlin? Rexlin, what is meant by
Sir,
belongs to?
the number present
Yes, very good, very good.
belongs to the set.
Yes, very good, very good. You got it. If the element or object or member lies in a set, then we use belongs to symbol. If an element does not lie, if an object does not lie in a set, if a member does not lie in a set, then we use does not belong to. Okay, my children. Now we discuss representation of sets. Representation of a set. There are two methods to represent a set. The two methods are roster form. This is also called tabular form. We can represent a set in this form. This first form is called roster form or tabular form or list form. And the second method to represent a set is set builder form. We use any one of these two methods to represent a set. How many methods are there to represent a set? Can you tell me, Catherine? How many methods, how many ways are there to represent a set?
Sir, two methods.
Very good. Can you tell me what are the two methods, my dear Desi Priya, Disa Priya? Can you tell me the two methods of representation of a set? Disa Priya?
Sir, tabular form.
Roster form. Roster form. Can you able to see this one screen?
Tabular.
Are these
Sir, it's a
letters
little bit
clear?
blurred.
Are these letters clear on your screen?
Yes, sir, because of my network, it's a little bit blurred.
Okay, no problem. Roster form or tabular
Yes,
form
tabular
or list form. Okay, this first method is called either a roster form or tabular form or list form. Understood this point, my children? Understood this point? This is the first method.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
the second method, we discuss these two methods later. First, let us know the name of the methods. What are the two methods? These are names of the methods. Two methods are there to represent a set. Second one is set builder form or rule form. What is the second method called? Can you tell me, Nikhil? What is the second method to represent a set?
Set builder form or rule form.
Very good. Either set builder form, this is called set builder form or rule form. Okay, my dear children. Now come to this point. How to represent a set in roster form? Tabular form or roster form. In this method, we write all the objects clearly, all the objects of a set clearly, and we separate them by comma, and we enclose all the objects in braces, set braces. Suppose A is a set of Can you read this question, my dear Ria? Can you read this one? Ria,
Yes, sir.
read these two lines.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
A is the set of all even natural numbers less than 20.
so this is a set given in the form of a sentence. Let us write this set in the roster form. In the roster form, we write all the elements of the set clearly. We list all the elements of this set clearly, and we separate them by comma, and we write in the set brackets. These are called set brackets or braces. Okay, can you tell me what are the even natural numbers less than 20? Even natural numbers less than 20. Can you tell me, Percy? Natural numbers. In the natural numbers, we should select only even numbers but less than 20. Can you tell me the elements of this set? Very good, Rexlin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. We wrote this set A in the roster form. This method is called representation of this set in the roster form. Understood this method, my dear children? In this method, they will give the set in the form of a sentence like this. In that case, we have to write the set in the roster form like this. Means we have to identify, we have to find the elements which belongs to this set, and we write all the elements in the set, and we separate them by commas. We separated all the objects, all the elements of this set, we separated by commas, and we wrote within these braces. Understood this point, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let, let us take another example. B is the set of Can you read this question, my dear Richard? Can you read this question?
Yes, sir.
Read this one.
Set B is the set. Okay, sir. B is the set of vowels in English alphabet.
Yes. Do you remember what are the vowels in English alphabet? In English language, you have studied vowels and consonants. Yes or no? Vowels and consonants. Yes. So we have to write this set in the set roster form. How do you write? What are the vowels in the English alphabet? What are the vowels in English alphabet? Very good, very good. Ria, very good. Percy, very good. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, my children. Understood this point? How to represent a set in the roster form. Got this point, my dear children? How to write the given set? They will give the set in this form, sentence form. We have to write this set in the roster form like this. Got this point, my dear Percy, Disha, Priya, Ria, Richard, Rexilin,
Yes, sir.
Perlin, Catherine, Vinisha,
Yes, sir.
Nikhil? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we go to the next point? Shall we discuss the next point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. When you are writing, when you are representing a set in the roster form, these 2 points should be remembered. We have to remember these 2 points. When you are representing a set in the roster form, in roster form, the order in which the elements see this point, my dear children. When you are representing a set in the roster form, the order in which the elements are listed is immaterial. For example, to understand this point, let us take an example. Here, what are the elements of the set B here? A, E, I, O, U. Yes or no? In this example, what are the elements of the set B? A, E, I, O, U. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here we can write these elements in any order as your wish. You can write these elements. Suppose I will write I, A, U, E, O. We can write these elements in any order. That is the meaning of this point. Understood this point, my dear children? Suppose C is a set 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We can write these elements in any order like this 2, 1, 4, 3. Like this. Both sets represent the same set. Here C and D represent the same set. Got this point, my dear children? The elements of the set can be written in any order. The order in which the elements are listed is immaterial. Means we can write the elements of the set in any order. Got this point, my dear children? In this example,
Yes, sir.
C and D represent the same set. If you observe, the same elements are written but in a different order. Yes or no? Please remember this point, my dear children. Here, set C and set D represent the same set. Understood this point, my dear children? Remember this point. When you are representing a set in the roster form, elements of the set can be written in any order. Okay, my dear children? And the second point, please read this two lines, my dear children. Second point, when you are representing a set in the roster form, an element is not generally repeated. We cannot repeat an element in the roster form. That is, So remember this point, my dear children. When you are representing a set in the roster form, this is the second point. All the elements of the set should be distinct. Let us take an example. See this example, my dear children. We have taken a set. What is the set? Set of all the letters of the word mathematics. Set of all the letters of the word mathematics. We have to write the letters of this word. What are the letters of this word? Can you tell me, my dear Vinisha? Can you tell me what are the letters of this word mathematics?
Sir, MATHEMATICS.
Okay, these are the letters of this word. But we are writing this set in the roster form. How are you writing this set? In which form you are writing? Which method you are following to represent this set? Roster form. Okay.
Sir, roster form.
So we write to first letter M. Okay. Comma. We separate the letters. We separate the elements of the set. M, A. Next to T. Next to H. All of you listen this example, my dear children, carefully. M, A, T, H, E. See here, the letter M is repeated. Yes or no? Already we have written M. So, we should not write this letter M again. Okay. Understood this point? Again, A is repeated. So, need not to write letter A again. If you observe, T is also repeated. So, no need to write that letter T again. I, C, S. We wrote the set of all the letters of this word mathematics in the roster form. Understood this example, my dear children?
Sir,
Or suppose I want to write
sir, doubt.
what, my dear Ria?
Sir, shouldn't the elements in the set be small letters?
But here we have to take these letters only. It is already given, clearly given the letters of the word. So we should write the capital letters only, not the smaller letters, not lowercase letters. We are taking these letters directly. Okay, don't confuse here. We are taking the letters of this word directly. We should not write, we should not change the style of this letter. We should not, we are not allowed to change the font size of the letter. Same letter. We write the letter same. Understood this point, my dear Ria?
Yes, sir.
Suppose we can write this same set in alphabetical order. Suppose I wish, I want to write this set in the alphabetical order. So A, I can write this set as in this way also. A, C, in alphabetical order I am writing. Here I wrote these letters as it is without repetition of the elements. Otherwise we can write like this also. A, okay, C, next E, next H, next letter I, next letter M, S, T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wrote the same 8 letters in alphabetical order. Both sets.
Sir,
Yes, my dear Rexlin.
sir, but in morning class you said that the elements should be in lower class,
Lowercase.
lower
Yes, yes,
case
yes, yes,
letters.
yes, yes, yes. But here we are choosing the letters of this given word. So we should not. Just now Ria asked the same question. Sir, in the morning you said elements of the set should be in the lower case letters. But here in this case, we are taking the letters of this given word. Understood, my dear Rexlin? We should not change the style of this letter, whether it is a lowercase letter or this is uppercase letter. Whatever case of these letters, we should take the letters as it is. Got this point, my dear Rexlin?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Understood these two sets, Rexlin? Yes. So you should remember, when you are representing a set in the roster form, these 2 points are very important. The first point is, what is the first point? We can write the elements of the set in any order. That is the first condition, first rule. And the second condition is, all the elements of the set should be distinct. See here, all the letters are distinct. Yes or no? Is there any letter repeated here? Is there any letter repeated? Any letter is repeated here?
No, sir.
Yes. So these 2 points should be remembered. You should remember these 2 points when you are representing a set in the roster form. Understood this point, my dear children? Understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go to the next point to discuss? Shall we discuss the next point? Yes. So this is about roster form. Now let us discuss set builder form. Set builder form. Okay. This is another method to represent a set. To represent a set, this is the another method. Set builder form, or this is also called rule form. Set builder form or rule form. In this method, please remember these points, my dear children, when you are writing a set in the set builder form. Listen carefully. See this method, my dear children, set builder form or rule form. In this method, first of all, we have to observe what is the common property possessed by all the elements of a set. All the elements of a set. Suppose observe the elements of the set, they will give a set like this. Can you identify what is the common property possessed by all the elements of the set? Can you tell me? By observing the elements of the set A. What are the elements of the set A? Can you tell me, Ria?
Sir, all are even numbers.
Very good. Only even numbers and some other properties there, some more property.
And everything is like multiplied by 2.
2, okay. Are there 12 in this set?
So below 11.
Yes, very good. You got it. You got that rule. You got that property. So we write set A is equal to set of all x such that this is read as set of all x such that x is it is an even number. Yes or no? Every element is an even number. Yes or no? This is the common property. This is the common property possessed by the elements of the set. We have written the common property possessed by every element of the set in the form of a sentence. If you observe the elements of this set, these are all even numbers. These are all even numbers and less than 11. Yes or no? Got this point, my dear? Nikhil? Catherine?
Yes, sir.
Here, a set is given in the roster form. A set is given in the roster form. All the elements of the set were given clearly. In this case, they will ask you to write this set in the set builder form. In that case, first of all, we have to observe the common property possessed by all the elements of the set. We have to find out the common property possessed by all the elements of the set. Remember this point, my dear children. By observing the elements of this set, all the elements are even numbers. Not only even numbers, they are less than 11. Yes or no? My dear Percy, Disha
Yes, sir.
understood this one? And this is read as this one is read as set of all x set of all x such that this here two dots, I have kept two dots. Observe here, my dear children, two dots I kept here. That is read as such that x is first of all we had to write some representative agent as x or y. We can take either x or y or z. Okay, my dear children. Suppose I will write the same set as set of all y. Set of all y. This is read as this part up to here. Set of all y. Two dots is read as such that. Remember this point. These two dots are read as. How do you read these two dots, my dear children? Vinisha, can you tell me? How do you
Sir,
read?
such that.
Remember this point. Very good, my dear Vinisha. Such that see here, my dear children, I represented the same set A in the set builder form like this. How do you read this one? Can you tell me, Richana? Richan,
Yes, sir.
how do you read this line? How do you read this line?
Yes, y such that y is equal to
First
2x,
you read, first
comma.
stop. First of all you read this part. Set of all x, set of all y. Okay, not only y.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
set of all y.
Set of all y such that y is equal to 2x, comma. Um, x belongs to natural number and x less than 11.
11. Very good. We can write the same set in different ways. In the set builder form, there is no unique answer. We can write the same set like this or like this. Both answers are correct. Okay. Just one more time, all of you read this one. How do you read this one? Percy, can you read this one, ma? Can you read this one?
Sir?
Can you read this one? A is
Okay,
equal
sir.
to A is equal to read from here to here. Read from
Okay, sir.
here.
A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good, my dear Percy. This Priya, can you read the same sentence from here to here? This Priya.
Yes, sir.
Can you read from here to here?
A is equals to
Read. Set of all x.
set of all x. X is an even natural number.
No. You forgot these two dots. How do you read these two dots?
Such that
Very good.
x is an even natural number less than 11.
Repeat the same one more time.
A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good. Ria, will you do the same?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good. Ria. Richan, can you read from this one to this one? Read these
Yes,
two
yes.
lines.
Set A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good, my dear Richan. Rexlin, can you read these two lines? Rexlin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good, Rexlin. Can you read the two lines, my dear Perlin? Mahima?
Yes, sir. A is a set of all x such that x is an even number less than 11.
Very good. Nikhil? My dear Nikhil,
Yes, sir.
read these two lines. Read these two lines.
A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good, my dear Nikhil. Vinisha? My dear Vinisha,
Yes, sir.
read these two lines.
A is equal to set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good, my dear Vinisha. Catherine, can you read these
Sir,
two lines? Read these two lines.
A, A equal to set of all x where such that x is an even natural number less than 11.
Very good. Please remember this point, my dear children. How to read? How to read a set in the set builder form? Okay, my dear children. Will you remember this point? How to read a set which is given in the set builder form? Will you remember this point? My dear Percy, Disapriya?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Have you understood how to represent a set in the set builder form? In the set builder form, what is the main concept? What is the main concept in representing a set in the set builder form? Anyone can tell the answer? Anybody? What is the main point when you represent a set in the set builder form? You have to observe the common property possessed by all the elements of the given set. Okay, my dear children. Then we have to write the common property in the form of a sentence like this, in the form of a sentence like this, or in the form of an equation. I wrote as an equation. Okay. I wrote the same property in the form of an equation. Got this point, my dear children? Catherine? Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. So, we continue this one tomorrow. All of you watch this video. If it is possible, I will post this video in the form of MP4, okay, in the Google Classroom, and I will post this classwork notes. I will post this classwork notes in the form of single PDF, in the form of a single PDF in the Google Classroom. Please find the attachment in the Google Classroom and write it in your classwork notes. Will you do that one, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
You have to complete that work before 9 a.m. Before tomorrow 9 a.m. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the time is 4 past 20 minutes. Now the time is 4 past 20 minutes. Now you can leave the meeting as you said. As you said. This time is only 4 past 15 minutes. Only 4:15, not 4:30. Yes or no? So now you can leave the meeting, my dear children. Take rest. Take care of your health, my dear children. Thank you, my dear Rexlin. Stay at home. Stay safe and maintain social distance. Use mask. Clean your hands frequently. Sanitize your hands frequently. Okay, my dear children.